Are you an author or a speaker? How does your website need to look like in order to generate leads for you and support your business? In this video, I'm going to share with you the exact structure of a great website for authors, speakers, or even celebrities for that matter. A website that positions you as leader of your industry. This is based on my experience having worked with speakers at TED Talks, authors of best-selling books, and people who have talked on channels like BBC and other famous channels. First of all, do you even need a website? The answer is yes. A website is not only a great way to get leads, but it's primarily a signal of quality. So if you only have your Instagram page, that won't cut it. With a website, you signal that what you're doing is not just a hobby, but it's actually a profession for you. So that will position you ahead of 80% of other people doing exactly the same thing that you're doing. Now, let's have a look at the other sections that you want to have on your website. The first and most important is the home page. The important thing about this one is to cohesively present everything that you do. So if, for example, people know you because of a podcast, present here the other things that you're doing, like your website or the fact that you speak at events. After reading this page, everyone should have a very clear idea of all the different things that you're doing. I always recommend clients that I work with to invest a little bit in very good, high-quality pictures. Good quality pictures will make you stand out because this page is actually all about yourself. The main two questions that you want first-time visitors to answer after looking at this page is this person the right person? And number two, how do I know more about him or her? The second most important section is a content section. It's not important here if it's podcast or blog or whatever. It's just something where you present your unique view on things. So for example, if you're more into writing, naturally you will go more into a blog section. If you're more into like videos or speaking, perhaps it will be more like YouTube channels or podcasts, for example. But what is important is that you have a way to present the way that in which you see things, your way to see the world. If you have a book, it will not be enough to say, here's my book, buy it. You also want to have an easier way to kind of have pills of how it would be if I buy the book from you. So what I did together with a client of mine, for example, she had a book and we made available the first two chapters of her book, both as a PDF or an audio or as audio file. Now, the third part is the about section. This part, it's really about connecting the audience with you. So make sure that you share as much as possible or what you want to share of your personal. It's great to be a bit descriptive here, so don't be afraid of presenting your story. Share with the audience what brought you to where you are now. And remember, written form is not the only way to present yourself. You can also have videos again, your favorite playlist on Spotify, or even your favorite recipe here. Anything that will help first-time visitors connect with you and your unique personality. The fourth part that you want to have on your website is your offer. This is quite straightforward. So for example, if you offer a book, you want to have a page where you sell the book or where you have your unique link to Amazon. If you are into events or speaking gigs or coaching, for example, then make sure that you have a contact form where people can book you for their next event. There's a final last page that I always recommend people having on the website, and that is their media page. Media page is a unique way to signal that, again, what you're doing is not a hobby for you, but you're doing it professionally. So a media page will have everything that press or media need in order to work with you. You want to have there at a minimum a short bio of yourself that people can easily copy paste, say for example that you're invited to a podcast. You want to have a couple of high quality pictures that people can again take, repurpose and use for whatever they need to. You want to have one or two videos and then anything else which could be important working with you, or a link to your booking page. So here's my advice on how to build a website that will help you land more, better gigs, but especially will signal everyone that you're high quality. Have you tried these things? Let me know in the comments.